thank you for coming back and watching my next unboxing video. What I have here are V-mount batteries, the Sony BP type, 14.4 volts, and I've got some old but reliable batteries. This one's back from 2013, and they worked for quite a long time, very long service life. Can't complain too much. And so these 2013 batteries, they just need some TLC and most likely replacement. This one has already gone kaput. It'll charge for a while, it'll discharge really quick, and doesn't last as long. And so I'm looking for 14.4 volt replacement. With that said, we got a new shipment here. We're going to get into this. I'm not sure which brand this one is, but we're going to find out. They always have a warning when it comes to these lithium-ion batteries with regards to shipment, and you want to be careful with these when boarding a plane or some enclosed transportation. And so, yes, this will be the Neewer V-mount battery. We could go with original Sony V-mounts, but as you can see, they're very cost prohibitive, and I'm looking for something economical because I intend to get a whole bunch more. So Neewer's got some good ratings. I wanted to see if oh, this looks like the European plug right here. Nope, we're not in Europe. And so this battery comes with a D-tap recharger. You don't need a full-size recharger, just this portable one that will recharge from your hotel or Airbnb if you're doing a convention or on-location shoot. And so this is the Neewer battery. It's partially charged and will need recharging. Okay, so what we have here is the USB 5 volt, and then there's your D-tap where you can charge in, or actually supply power to an external accessory. So you can do both 5 volt and 14.4 volt. Looks metal, looks like a metal piece here. Sometimes some cheap manufacturers will make them plastic, and then they'll cause a problem with the contacts. The contacts will come loose or vibrate, and then you'll lose power all of a sudden, which is no good. But you know, just make sure you know where it's coming from. The engineering is important. Again, it's partially charged. Very good. Alright. We'll move these guys aside. Oh, let's do a comparison. Okay. Now this original Powerbase70 is rated for 5.2 amp hours or 77 watt hours. And the newer one is rated for 6.5 amp hours or 94.4 watt hours. A little more oomph there, which is good. And surprisingly, it's thinner. Look at that form factor right there. Thinner, more juice. About the same contacts, yeah. Oh, there you go. Ah, it's different, right? Interesting. All right then. I'll set these aside. Gather these up. And this is the full-size charger. Charger I had since 2013 as well to charge those Powerbase70s. It's been a reliable charger. This brand is Barazzoom SC304S battery charger. And I'll turn it on. But there's some light yet. The light will come on once I pop on the battery. And it's charging. Not bad for an old charger. So I'll set this aside. And we can look at the other brand that I bought. This is the Wasabi portable charger and the Wasabi battery right here. I've been using this for a week now, and looks like it needs some charging. 3 bars out of 4. Similar form factor as the Neewer. I'm thinking that Neewer and Wasabi may have the same OEM manufacturer because the design looks very similar, as you can see, right? And so yes, even the contacts look very similar for this 14.4 volt battery. This one is rated 6600 mil 6.6 amp hours or 95 watt hours. Very slightly, maybe half a point larger than the Neewer, but no, they're very similar. And I will pop this onto the charger as well. You can see. Right? There's a red dot. Also charging. Let's look at the portable P-tap. Alright. So yeah, I got some merch, or no, what do they call them? Yeah, stickers, tags, whatever. And so this is the power adapter, rated for 100 to 240 volt. Oh, that's interesting. You could go to 220 volt if you need to. And the output is 16.4 volts, 3 amp hours. Right? Looks like standard US. Sorry, no European charger. If you get the Neewer, you get the European charger for free. If you need to travel to the UK, etc. So that's the difference between Neewer and Wasabi. They're similarly priced. This is the charger for the first one. 14.8 volts. No, let me read this again. Similar, 100 to 240 volts, 1.3 amp hours, 1.3 amps. Output is 16.8 volts at 2 amps. So let's see. So that's 16.8 volts out. Same thing here, 6.8 volts out, but with 3 amps versus 2. This will only go 2 amps. So you might say this is a faster charging unit. And this one, again, comes with the European. We'll set this aside. And so we have 3 styles of batteries, 3 generations. We'll see how they work, how they perform. I'm just hoping one is better, and we shall see. I've bought Wasabi batteries for a long time, and I think they're okay. Alright, now power distribution. What I've got here is the small rig V-mount battery plate, right? Comes with the 15mm rods, so you can attach it to your sled. Always very useful. This is the box it came in. Already unboxed it, sorry. Small rig is from Shenzhen. Right. What can I say? I have been using it for quite a while. Provides really reliable energy. I've been using the D-tap to provide power to the zoom lens. The zoom lens of Fujinon AT series from the 1980s, and it works. It powers up the rocker switch for zooming in and out. Really nice, really smooth, reliable power. So these are the contacts here. All right, I'm going to zoom in for you. Oh. So that is small rig. All right, small rig. Pop this over here. Got another brand, Kokaku, and I make a similar distribution hub for V-mounts. This is a breakaway Velcro strip. You keep your cables all tidied up, but in the event you pull too hard, the breakaway loop is supposed to give way. Oh, there's actually more of these. So yes, Kokaku comes with all kinds of more accessories. plenty. You got power supply cables that are even looped, right? For some give. You need some breakaway cables that are reliable. There's one, there's two, there's the straight lace type. Right. Again, you would give it a breakaway loop on each end. You take up the slack, and then if you get caught up on something, it breaks away. No damage, no muss, no fuss, right? So we got that. More and more cabling. It's going to look like a real insane monster rig. So here's your, it's nice, they give you more merch. Yeah. Customer service. Okay. Let's take this out. Let's take a look. Doesn't have the same type of cheese plate as a small rig, but it does have your 15mm rods. You could adjust the angle on your rail however you want, so you can have it flush to your shoulder, just above your shoulder pad, or you could have it butt up against the camera for that angle, right? So it has an on-off. Here's your power LED, USB. Actually, it's got two USBs. Very nice. This one's only one USB. And then each output has amps. So 15.45 volt amps, 12 volt 3 amps, 8 volt 3 amps, 5 volt 3 amps. And there's your P-tap, D-tap, right. And again, two USB ports, 5 volts, 2.1 amps. I don't know why they need a 0.1, but hey, right? Alright, let's see. So yes, here's your small rig with a fixed solid mount, and this is your Kokaku. Oops. Right, positive lock, and there's your power. Not sure if you can see this red in the daylight, but it's the power. And the same thing here. There's your blue power. Right. Looks great. Alright. Moving on. Let's take a look at this other. Okay. Really nice cheese plate, right? And this is the Camvate. Right. There's a P-tap, 14.4 volt. There's a DC out, 7.2 volt, and 12 volt, all regulated from the 14.4 volt battery. This is all regulated power, USB 5 volt. Okay, so again, this is rigid mounted. It doesn't do the same as the Kokaku, but the Camvate, they have all the power out on one side. On the other side is just clean with the release button right here, and your power is on the top, right? And it's got some extra cheese plate. So, compared to the small rig, right? And compared to the Kokaku, which is just solid. Right. And we'll put a battery on this. So this is the Camvate accessories, not as much as the Kokaku, but you have a very nice supply unit, 5 volt from the USB going to DC out, barrel pin, and then another DC out, so it would go like this. Oh, 17. Yep. Is it? No. It is not. It's actually, the 17.2 volt is actually smaller in diameter. Let's see. It's your 5 volt, right? USB. Alright, what is this? Oh, very nice. This is the power your Canon camera. Isn't that great? This is for Canon. So you plug this in here, and you have regulated power of 7.2 volts. For your LP E6 device, right? Ain't that a gem? So yes, the Camvate is ready for your Canon cameras. It'll power the R5, R6, and as well as the older EOS DSLRs. And we can use this guy. This one's already conditioned, fully charged, discharged various times, and charged again. So then, oh, let's see, got the angle right. Yeah, give it a sharp flap, and then we turn it on. There's your power. Looks good. Power's on. You can barely see the red light. I think the angle's off. And power's on here. And so, this is the conclusion of my video for 14.4 volt V-mount batteries. Which do you think works well? Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.